What if I told you that 99% of what you believe about money is wrong? That the real secrets to wealth are actually surprisingly simple, and that after reading 50 books on money, I could save you years of financial mistakes. I've spent the last decade, I'm not joking, obsessively reading every money book I could find, from classics everybody's heard about, like Rich Dad Poor Dad, to dense investing textbooks, from biographies of billionaires to psychological studies on wealth. And I've distilled everything I've learned into 50 powerful lessons that can transform your financial life. And these aren't just theories and a bunch of platitudes. These are proven principles that have created more millionaires than any get-rich-quick schemes ever could. So let's dive right in. Lesson number 1. Your income is not your wealth. Wealth is what you keep, not what you make. There are doctors making $300,000 a year who are broke because they spend $350,000. And there are teachers making $60,000 a year who are millionaires because they save and invest wisely. Lesson 2. The gap between your income and your spending is your financial power. The wider this gap, the faster you will build wealth. Focus on widening this gap by increasing your income and controlling your expenses. Lesson 3. Compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. Einstein supposedly said this, and whether he did or not, it's true. Money that makes money, creates an unstoppable snowball effect. Start early and let time do the heavy lifting. Lesson 4. The first $100,000 is the hardest. After that, money starts working harder for you than you work for it. Many millionaires say that their first $100,000 was harder to save than the next $900,000 together. Lesson 5. Most people never get rich because they're trying to look rich. The typical millionaire drives a used car, lives in a modest home, and doesn't wear designer clothes. They're too busy building real wealth to waste money on status symbols. Lesson 6. Your savings rate matters more than your investment returns when you're starting out. If you're only saving 5% of your income, even 20% investment returns won't make you rich. But if you're saving 50% of your income, even modest returns will create wealth long term. Now, unfortunately, there are some things we're not allowed to share on YouTube, which is why, to help you, I've recorded a free training to show you how I went from zero to over $1,200 a day with 95% profit margins. The link is in the description, and I highly suggest you check it out when you're done with this video. You can also book a free call with me or my team, and together we'll come up with a game plan for you to get to 5 to 10K per month as quickly as possible. But be quick, because we literally get hundreds of applications per month, so we don't have enough spots for everyone. Lesson 7. Debt is a wealth killer. The average American pays over $300,000 in interest over their lifetime. That's money that could have made you a millionaire if invested instead. Lesson 8. Not all debt is created equal. Mortgage debt on a reasonably priced home can be good debt. Credit card debt is almost always bad debt. Student loan debt depends on your field and earning potential. Lesson 9. The stock market has returned an average of 10% per year for the last 100 years. Despite crashes, recessions, and depressions, it remains the most accessible wealth-building tool for average people. Lesson 10. Most people lose money in the stock market because they buy high and sell low, doing exactly the opposite of what they should be doing. Fear and greed drive poor investment decisions. Lesson 11. Index funds beat 90% of professional investors over the long term. You don't need to pick individual stocks or time the market. Simple, low-cost index funds are the vehicle of choice for many billionaires. Lesson 12. Your most valuable asset isn't your house or your car. It's your earning capacity. Invest in skills that increase your value in the marketplace. Lesson 13. The average millionaire has 7 streams of income. They don't rely on just a job or just investments. They create multiple ways for money to flow into their lives. Lesson 14. The richest people in the world own businesses or significant equity in businesses. Employment alone rarely creates substantial wealth. Lesson 15. Tax planning is a critical part of building wealth. It's not about evading taxes, but about understanding the tax code and legally minimizing what you owe. Lesson 16. Most people spend more time planning their vacation than planning their financial future. An hour a week focused on your finances will put you ahead of 95% of people. Lesson 17. The best investment you can make is in yourself. Books, courses, mentors, and experiences that expand your knowledge and skills offer the highest return on investment. Lesson 18. Your net worth is a measure of your financial health, not your self-worth. Don't tie your identity to your bank account balance. Lesson 19. The path to wealth is not linear. There will be setbacks, market crashes, and unexpected expenses. The key is to stay the course and not panic when things get tough. Lesson 20. The most important money skill is delayed gratification. The ability to say no to something good now for something better later is what separates the wealthy from the broke. Lesson 21. Financial freedom isn't about having millions in the bank. It's about having enough passive income to cover your expenses without working. For some, that might be $3,000 a month. For others, it might be $30,000. Lesson 22. The average millionaire reads at least one non-fiction book per month. They're constantly learning and growing their knowledge. Lesson 23. Wealthy people spend money on assets that appreciate or generate income. Poor people spend money on liabilities that depreciate or cost money to maintain. Lesson 24. The most successful investors are often the most boring. They stick to proven strategies and avoid chasing the latest trends or hot stocks. Lesson 25. Real estate has created more millionaires than any other asset class. It offers multiple ways to profit: appreciation, rental income, tax advantages, and leverage. Lesson 26. The best time to start investing was 20 years ago. The second best time is today. Don't let regret about past decisions prevent you from making good ones now. Lesson 27. Money is a magnifier. It makes you more of what you already are. If you're generous, it makes you more generous. If you're selfish, it makes you more selfish. Lesson 28. The quality of your financial decisions is directly related to the quality of your peer group. Surround yourself with people who make smart money moves. Lesson 29. Most people overestimate what they can achieve financially in a year and underestimate what they can achieve in 10 years. Wealth building is a marathon, not a sprint. Lesson 30. The most dangerous words in investing are, this time it's different. Market cycles repeat, and the fundamentals of wealth building remain consistent over time. Lesson 31. The best investment plans are simple enough to explain to a 12-year-old. If you can't explain your investment strategy in a few sentences, you probably don't understand it well enough. Lesson 32. Budgeting isn't about restriction. It's about allocation. You're deciding in advance where your money will go instead of wondering where it went. Lesson 33. The 50-30-20 rule is a simple budgeting framework. 50% of your income goes to needs, 30% to wants, and 20% to savings and debt repayment. Lesson 34. The average person spends 5 hours a day consuming media, but less than 5 minutes a day thinking about their finances. Reverse this ratio to change your financial future. Lesson 35. Lifestyle inflation is the enemy of wealth building. When your income increases, resist the urge to spend more. Instead, save and invest the difference. Lesson 36. The most successful people seek out negative feedback. They want to know what they're doing wrong so they can fix it. This applies to finances too. Lesson 37. Emergency funds aren't just for emergencies. They're for opportunities too. Having cash available allows you to take advantage of unexpected deals or investments. Lesson 38. The best financial advice fits on an index card. Save a lot. Invest in low-cost index funds. Avoid debt. Maximize tax-advantaged accounts. And buy insurance only for catastrophic risks. Lesson 39. The wealthiest people don't chase returns. They focus on not losing money. Warren Buffett's first rule of investing is don't lose money. His second rule is don't forget rule number 1. Lesson 40. Health is wealth. Medical bills are the number 1 cause of bankruptcy in America. Investing in your physical and mental health pays dividends in every area of life. Lesson 41. Money is a tool, not a goal. Define what wealth means to you beyond just a number in a bank account. For most, it's about freedom, security, and the ability to help others. Lesson 42. The best investment strategies are boring. Dollar cost averaging into low-cost index funds isn't exciting, but it works reliably over time. Lesson 43. Successful people know the difference between price and value. Price is what you pay. Value is what you get. Always look for value, not just low prices. Lesson 44. Financial education is not taught in school because the system benefits from your financial ignorance. You must educate yourself. Lesson 45. The internet has democratized business ownership. You can start a business today with little money and reach customers worldwide. Lesson 46. Money follows value. If you want more money, find ways to provide more value to more people. Lesson 47. The most powerful money habit is automation. Set up automatic transfers to savings and investment accounts on payday before you can spend the money. Lesson 48. The only person who cares about your financial future is you, not your parents, not your spouse, not financial advisors who earn commissions. Take responsibility for your finances. Lesson 49. While investing is a great way to make money work for you and to get richer long term, the best way to become wealthy in just a few years is by starting an online business. Now, unfortunately, there are some things we're not allowed to share on YouTube, which is why to help you, I've recorded a free training to show you how I went from zero to over $1,200 a day with 95% profit margins. The link is in the description and I highly suggest you check it out when you're done with this video. You can also book a free call with me or my team, and together we'll come up with a game plan for you to get to 5 to 10K per month as quickly as possible. But be quick, because we literally get hundreds of applications per month, so we don't have enough spots for everyone. Lesson 50. The secret to getting rich isn't a secret at all. Spend less than you earn, save and invest the difference, and repeat for a long time. That's it. Everything else is just details. There you have it. 50 lessons from 50 books on money. The principles that will actually make you rich aren't complicated or mysterious. They're simple, time-tested, and available to anyone willing to follow them. So what will you do with this knowledge? Will you keep chasing financial shortcuts, or will you commit to the proven path to wealth? The choice is yours, but I hope you choose wisely, because your future self will thank you or heavily regret your decision. With that being said, I will see you on the other side.